There's a hidden bias in our society and it's affecting who gets ahead and who gets left behind. But before we get into what it is, let me provide you with some context. I came across a viral video of a kid, Scott Wu, who the internet says grew up to be the founder and CEO of a company called Cognition, which created Devon AI. Devon is renowned for its ability to code like a human and build websites through its simple commands. Here's the video of the kid in question.
And Scott, if you could please introduce yourself by telling us where you go to school and what grade you're in.
I go to Glasgow Middle School and I'm in 7th grade.
Pattern shown continues. What is the letter in the 2010th position? Scott.
A.
A is the correct answer. What is the value of 255? Scott.
5,000.
5,000 is the correct answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 can be arranged to... Scott.
60.
60 is the correct answer.
The video clearly garnered a lot of attention because it shows how intelligent this kid is, how good he is at math, and how high his IQ is. He's talented. The hidden bias in our society is precisely this: intelligence. Human intelligence can mean many things, but when I use it in this video, I mean this definition I found in the American National Library of Medicine: a general mental ability for reasoning, problem solving, and learning. So in a second, I'm going to show you a map representing countries with the highest IQ, and you can see how it's distributed. But why is intelligence such a big deal in society? To understand this, we have to first realize that our society in its roots is a meritocracy. Or at least it's supposed to be. This is a type of society where wealth, income, and social status are assigned through competition. So in simple terms, we say, he who creates the most valuable thing gets to live in the most luxury. We don't do this for no reason. No, we reward intelligent and productive people because they make life better for everyone.
This is a tiny little step of what Blue Origin is going to do. And what we're really trying to do is build reusable space vehicles. It's the only way to build a road to space. And we need to build a road to space so that our children can build the future. So we need to take all polluting industry, all heavy industry, and move it off Earth. This is going to take many decades, but that's what we can do if we have reusable space vehicles.
Not because they inherently deserve praise, but in an effort to incentivize more of such. So why is intelligence such a big deal in society? Because it allows us to charge our very best with the task of making life easier. And most of the time it works. I'll show you a map to prove my point. If you're enjoying this video so far, a like and a sub to the channel would be phenomenal. Back to the video. Just take a look at this map showing the countries with the highest IQ. There's obviously a clear correlation between how developed a country is and the average IQ. Okay, you're looking at a map with of all the countries in the world with their corresponding IQ. You can see the United States of America. At the bottom of the screen, you have the number 97.43 for the United States. For Canada, 99. China looks to be very high, 104. And then you have Australia, 99. Japan, 106. Okay, the darker the color, the higher the IQ. Right, so you can see all the high IQ countries most of them seem to be the developed world. The only thing is India. I would have suspected India would be higher, but it's fine. Africa, yeah, that's all I'll say. Here's a list of the top 10 countries for 2019. Again, Japan, Taiwan, Singapore, Hong Kong, all Asia. Interesting. So there you go, link in the description, you can find this website. I feel the need to say this to preface by saying that if you meet a person from a high IQ country, it doesn't necessarily mean they have high IQ or vice versa. We, average people, like to antagonize the very rich, forgetting often their selfishness and hunger for wealth in a healthy society provide for the technology and comfort we enjoy in the modern day. I don't even need to go into the different ways that this is true. However, there is a flaw in this meritocratic system. What about those who contribute in different ways? Imagine Sarah, a dedicated teacher who spent countless hours preparing her lesson, grading papers, providing emotional support for her students. Despite her hard work and passion for education, Sarah struggles to make ends meet on her modest salary. On the other hand, we have Mike, a popular social media influencer who earns a six-figure income by posting sponsored content and promoting brands online. While Mike's work is undoubtedly important in today's digital age. It's easy to see the stark contrast in societal value and compensations between the two professions. This illustrates a societal bias towards monetary gain over other contributions that are valuable and essential. It turns out that jobs that contribute the most to society are not highly paid, such as caregiving or community service. They are undervalued in a meritocratic system. This can lead to a society that prioritizes profits over social good. This brings us to a very important question. How much can you compensate for your average intelligence by working hard? So let's go back to Scott Wu and where we can find this hidden societal bias. Scott surely worked hard to get to where he is, but he probably didn't work harder than the people with genetically inferior intelligence. If anything, he worked less. He's just talented. If you work hard as he did, you probably won't achieve what he has, and this seems to be common knowledge. With that being said, have you ever thought about the implications of calling someone dumb or stupid or retarded and all the words that you love to use? We've learned to ostracize people when they discriminate based on race, on height, weight, culture, or religion, but we've never once thought that this could be a different type of discrimination. If in fact you have superior intellect, it's not because you willed it. You're just intelligent. You were born that way. This merit-based discrimination extends beyond intelligence. Trash talking the slightly less talented member of your football team, who is probably light years better than anything you could ever do if we gave you 50 years to practice football. He's not really the worst footballer out there. There are just others that are much better than him, and it's not because he doesn't practice every single day for hours. It's because he's less talented. So what can we do about it? Well, recognizing the bias is the first step. I suppose we must try to make the most of the cards we are dealt. We should recognize that we are all in fact dealt those cards and we didn't earn them. I'm a huge proponent of personal responsibility, but only as an individual approach. As the organism of human society, we have to recognize that we all started this race at different points. I'd love to continue this conversation and tell you the different ways we can describe the human experience, but that can only happen if you like this video and subscribe. Your support means a lot. I'm working on a video about Western isolationism and what mass immigration means. It all ties together, I promise. A message to subscribers of the channel: I'm still waiting for more votes to finally release one of these videos. Please vote if any of them interest you. Our tiny community selects the topics on this channel. So, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. A lot of hours go into this, so it would be plenty encouraging to have your support. Until next time, cheers.